back to Sanwo-Olu now. Stop pretending. Reno Omokri tells Buhari. Reno Omokri, a former aide to the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, has challenged President Muhammadu Buhari to go to NTA and address Nigerians. Omokri wondered how President Buhari could go into hiding at a time the country was faced with its greatest public health challenge ever. The former presidential aide wants the president to hand over to the governor of Lagos, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, if he, Buhari, cannot lead the country. There is this rumor making the rounds that Buhari and Kayari are no longer in Nigeria but have flown abroad for the treatment of coronavirus, which the chief of staff had tested positive for. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, on Thursday debunked the rumor that Buhari has also contracted the deadly virus. On why the president has not been addressing Nigerians in this critical situation, his spokesman, Femi Adesina, on Thursday said it is his style of leadership. But in a series of tweets on Thursday night, Omokri recalled how Buhari asked the late President Umar Yar'Adua to resign in 2010 for non-appearance while Nigeria faced a crisis. He tweeted, "Dear General at Muhammad Buhari, you are not the one tweeting. It is an assistant. Where are you? Don't hide behind an assistant pretending to be you. Go on to the NTA news now that you wanted to spend $500 million digitizing and digitally speak to Nigerians. How can General Muhammadu Buhari go into hiding as Nigeria faces her greatest public health challenge ever? This is not what the WHO meant by social distancing. The delicacy. If Buhari can't lead, let him hand over to at Jide Sanwo-Olu. This is a leader." On March 10, 2010, General Muhammadu Buhari asked the president Umar Musa Yar'Adua to resign over his non-appearance while Nigeria faced a crisis. Today, Nigeria faces a bigger crisis, yet Nigerians have not seen or heard from Buhari for 5 days. So, my people, still ongoing with this coronavirus, COVID-19. Omokri, Reno Omokri, we all know him, a former aide to the ex-president, President Goodluck Jonathan, has spoken up. He's saying to Buhari, hand over now. He mentioned somebody's name. I'm not sure about that, but he's saying Sanwo-Olu, hand over now to Sanwo-Olu and stop pretending. If you know you cannot sit in that place, if you know you cannot take up the responsibility and everything that comes with being a president, a leader, you need to step aside. And what Omokri did here, Omokri is reminding the president that, remember in 2010 when our then president Umar Yar'Adua was ill, so he was absent for a period of time. You, Buhari, told him to resign because he couldn't lead. The same thing Nigerians are telling you today. If you know you cannot lead anymore, resign. And you know that the people, there's been this rumor going out. They usually say there is no smoke. There's no smoke without fire. If you are seeing smoke, either the fire has gone down or the fire is about to come up. There's just something about it. That's what's going on now. The rumor going on now is that President Muhammadu Buhari has been flown out of the country. Who knows if that is actually correct? Because if he has not flown out of the country since how many days that this rumor has been going on, this man will come out and speak. You will sit down in that villa and speak and address Nigerians. He has a problem with speaking. And can you imagine what Adesina, his spokesman, Femi Adesina, is saying that is Buhari's leadership style. What kind of leadership style? Shame on you, you Adesina. Shame on you. Shame on you. How can you say that kind of thing? His leadership style is to be quiet when there is crisis. His leadership style is to hide when the Nigerians are facing challenges. To hell with that kind of leadership style. I don't understand what you guys are doing in that place. God will judge all of you. You open your mouth to say it's his leadership style. People are dying this period. People are dying in hunger with everything. The lockdown they are imposing. He's not even coming out to Oh, Ogashina, whatever that your name is, opening your mouth, for you to open your mouth to say that that's his leadership style, something. Let me leave it at there. People, whatever you think will happen to this Shina, for him to open his mouth to say that that is Buhari's style. So my people, let us see what is going on. So Omokri has spoken out here. He's saying that Buhari, and he's saying the right thing. If you know you cannot lead again, step aside, because you did it to somebody. You told Umar Yaradua to resign now. So we are telling you now, Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, you have to resign. If you know you cannot occupy that seat anymore, if you know the job is too much for you, resign. There are capable people. There are people who can take up that post and lead Nigeria. So my people, this is it to this what's going on still on the COVID-19 and the challenge the whole world is facing. Nigerians were part of it as well. So I want to take this time to say thank you to everyone that have subscribed. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button down below, and also click on the notification bell. It enables you to get updates of all of our latest news as they come in. We want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate you for coming out here, for following our channel. We appreciate you very much, and then we want to hear from you in our comment section. Please leave a comment down below. Please do comment, speak up about this. Let's lend our voice, and let's get Nigerians more informed and spread this news out and what's going on. And I want to say thank you once again. Till I come your way again. Bye for now, and God bless.